Hello, I'm Czardus, and let's play City Skylines. Welcome back to Tuesday night with Czardus. Tonight we are doing some more City Skylines, and you can see if I move my head, we are currently loading. And in fact, let's go ahead and make me small. I don't know why I keep that little thing with the big head. Do you guys like that intro or not? I don't know. It is what it is. It's interesting. Let's see who is in the chat tonight. Let's see here. Patrick Clements, hello, welcome. Shyliners, good to see you. Sports Monkey, good to have you here. George Lynch Productions. Let's see here. I want to make sure that our fairies are in here real quick, and then we can load up the game or load up the save file. Let's see here. We want the Spree fairies. Back to this. Let's see here. Ryan Bashford, good to have you. Oh, yep, there we go. And load game. We want Venice stream city save 8. Okay, let's see here. George Lynch. Yep, I think I already said hello to you. Antoine Long, good to have you. Welcome. Epso Hunter, hey, good to have you tonight. Let's see here. Patrick, you work from home doing call center work. Get about 1 call an hour. Oh, that makes it easy for doing City Skylines, I think. And Goo, welcome. Good to have you. Tonight's autosave sponsored by coffee, water, tea. Right now we have, let's see if I can show you, 365 sparkling water. And that one's almost gone. After that, I have 365 sparkling water, black cherry flavor. So there is that to look forward to. Or at least I look forward to it. I haven't had it before. Southwestern Soviet, good to have you. Welcome. For Breezy, good to have you too. Greg McDonald, hello. And yeah, we seem to have a good bunch here this morning. I don't know. I'm so used to recording in the morning. But this evening, Tuesday night. Anirudda Agarwal, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to have some of that water. It'll just take a moment here to load up our Venice city. Sano Saguro, welcome, hello to you. And yeah. So what has everybody been up to today or this week so far? I hope you've all been having fun. I worked on St. Clair today and actually ended up spending quite a bit more time than I expected. I was working on, for I think Thursday, we are doing a highway going into the downtown on the American side, and then I ended up spending like 20 or 25 minutes doing intersection marking tool stuff on one interchange. So that was fun. But I sped that up a whole bunch. Speaking of intersection marking tool, apparently there is an update here. I don't have time to read that. Let's go ahead and get some of this loaded up here. We want to turn off day-night cycle and load the Luddington lighting and find our city. Okay, here we go. All right, so Daniel Beckham, you say you have a question. What is your question tonight? Southwestern Soviet, you love the cities that, or the videos, that is great. Shyliners, it's always fun to make a new city. And, oh, Jack, welcome. Good time zone to you, too. Watching the St. Clair videos every day at breakfast is your daily activity now, Sano Seguro. That is great. It is my daily activity to make them. So, I guess we have that in common a little bit. A pesky burb, you started a middle-sized city today. That's great, too. And, yeah, so last time we worked a bit on Rose Island. I think we'll continue that. Let's go ahead and unpause and check. Unemployment is at 11%, so we want to add more jobs. Let's keep adding to this area, although we don't have all that much commercial demand. So maybe we add more industrial. I don't know, let's see here. George, you like Tangaroa more than St. Clair. That is a fun one as well. I do feel like it might be coming to a close soon. I'm not sure. I'm starting to think about what will be next. Okay, Daniel, when vehicles disappear from a line coming up into town, are those vehicles that don't belong to the town? When vehicles disappear, it is just due to despawning. So, in the game, without mods, if it's taking a vehicle too long to get somewhere, the game will make it despawn and just disappear. It just is a way that the game makes sure the simulation keeps moving, and so the thing will disappear and then automatically get to its destination. But if you want to have a little bit more realism, you can use the Traffic Manager President's Edition mod and click here. No, not that one. Click here. Toggle automatic vehicle despawning. You can turn that off, and then there will be no despawning, so it will create more traffic jams. Biffa likes to play with the despawning turned off. I like to play with it turned on. It just is your own style. And Greg, you saw that I used a measurement tool on St. Clair while planning my airports. That is called Measure It, the aptly named mod there. But it has been very useful. Let's get some office zoning over in here. That might help our demand a little bit. Get a few offices here and there this way. Go ahead and speed this up as well. I really like St. Clair. I do too, Ryan. It is a really fun city. Will that affect your city? Will the despawning, or like if they disappear, it just means that maybe you should spend a little bit of time trying to figure out how to make your traffic be a little bit smoother. But ultimately, it can impact your city a little bit if your traffic is bad and things are not getting there. Let's see here. Ryan, you live in Kent Chatham for 2 years. That is great. I used that name in St. Clair. That's probably one reason why you like it. Accounting is a sin, just a silent sin. I don't know about that. Accounting is very, very useful. As lawyers really enjoy, where there are parts of the law that really need accountings done. Let's put it that way. And so it is very important that accountants exist and do their job. The world would not function without accountants. Let's put it that way. Your family has several thousands of acres of farmland in Kent Chatham. So yeah, you like fill part of the map with just your family's farmland then. That is pretty cool. Okay, I was going to get some more boats. I don't think we have very many. Boat. I also forgot to get that toolbar again. Here we have. This is another plop. Ooh, autosave. Water time. That was a good water. I'm quite thirsty tonight. The dinner we had was pretty salty, I guess. But let's go ahead and get this in here. It's strange to hear Kent Chatham. It's usually said the other way around. Chatham Kent. Well, that's because on the map it is Chatham Kent. But I reversed the names in the map so that it would be fun to have a fictional name. I want to make sure that it's clear that I'm not recreating any real location, and I'm just using names from the area to give the feel of that area without really intending to recreate anything. B-Stan, I'm good. How are you? Welcome, and hope you enjoy the stream tonight. So, smoothing this out a little bit. Oh, and look at that. We have a key node that is a little bit mad here. So to fix that, we just move this over. And we can move this one over as well. And maybe that'll work. There we go. Yeah, okay. Get those back to the same height. That will work. Okay. Now, unemployment is still a little bit high. We are seeing the offices filling in over here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more in there as well. And then I guess we are moving on over to a pesty burb for our next little area here. Let's go ahead and work on the roads that will go in here. So we are going to come over here and we will get this one. Yeah, let's bring this down this way. And get all of that in here. Bring this down and over. Hey, look at that. I made a square. We should fill it with a park. Let's see what we've got. Man, I missed that advanced toolbar. Oh well. It is what it is. Let's get this one in here. Right there. And then maybe we can... Oh, no, that's pretty big. 5x4. No, that's... I feel like we did the same thing last week. 4x8. That's going to be too big as well. 2x4. There we go. Get that there. And get one on the other side as well. Nope. Get that there, I guess. That actually looks pretty good here. Subway station needs power. Yeah, the metro will get there. It just needs to get a little bit of power over this way a little bit here. Now, do we have any of the cafes? I think I did this search last week and did not find any. But we can put this in here instead. Put that there. Does that fit? Oh, no, that is a growable. I don't want a growable. I want one of these. That is too big, though. And we don't have the zoo area, so we can't do that one. Okay, that is fine. What else have we got? Yeah, Jack, I hope you can watch things better tonight. Watching the stream on 1080p, that is excellent. Helder Patricio, hello, good to have you tonight. And we are going to... Oh, yeah, the market is always good, but that doesn't fit here. Yeah, I think we will just end up with nothing really all that exciting in here. Those aren't really fitting the vibe either. That works. Then can we get a... Nope, the volleyball court is too big. But there's a little playground that fits in here, especially if we move it back a little bit, like that. And then, do we have theme decals? Ooh, water time, autosave, water time. I'm gonna open up this other can now. I don't know anything about the console stuff, but consoles will probably never get what is the word I'm looking for? Mods. It's just the way it is. Nope, we don't have that. Okay, so we're gonna paint it. Painter, please. Let's do ruined under... Oop, that was more than I wanted. Make this smaller. That is not a good texture for that. Gravel. Maybe that is too much. I feel like I want a decal. Okay, we have paint or pavement. We have beach volleyball court. That one might work. That would be sand under here. Now that is really bright though. Propping tree anarchy on, be able to see it. That might work. Pavement doesn't work. But let's do The tile might work as well. Ooh, or hay. That, I think I like the hay the best. Or manure. Yeah, that's kind of like wood chips. Speaking of which, I think we have mulch. Yes. There we go. Mulch. Mulch it is. Alright, so... console has DLCs, but no mods. Yeah, that is right. Look at all these people showing up over here at the playground in, like, fancy attire. And no children. That is suspect. Let's put it that way. Alright. Yeah, let's get this over like that. There. Missed a spot in here. Then let's find some benches. The parents need somewhere to sit around this playground. Let's get a regular old bench here. And we shouldn't need to have any fencing around here because the path is just pedestrian. But just in case, let's see. I think I have some prop fences that will work. I want a short one though, real dark. That one, it's not too bad. Not great for what I want. These park life ones might work. Amusement park, that's too big though. Small bison enclosure. Maybe. That one's too big. Wooden fence. 4 meters. That's too tall. Wrought iron. There, let's do that, I think. Yeah. So we just want to catch any balls from going into the street. Yeah, let's see here. Almost 40,000 people in the city. Yeah, we are getting really close there. I stream every Tuesday currently. And, oh, I don't have... Okay, we're not going to be able to do it with the prop line tool. Because they don't align quite right. I don't have the right mod for that. Yeah, see, they are not quite... You get them lined up and then they move. It's a limitation of the game without mods. And I keep forgetting to get a mod list together for this series. So, it is what it is. We'll get this over here. Like that and that. Yeah, it works okay. Alright, so... Any plan for 5B1C number 2? We are talking about it, and you should expect to maybe hear something later this month. I can't say anything more, but that is where we're at. We're talking about things. Okay, now, Pesky Burb, the island here. We are going to... Oh, autosave, water time. In case you were wondering, the black cherry sparkling water is okay. It's not too bad, not great either, but it actually it's kind of good. I'll say that, I guess. All right, now let's get this road over here. I don't know why I did this one weird here. Maybe this comes in like this too. And maybe there's an old building there or something. We'll see. He could tell you, but then he'd have to launch tsunamis at the city. That would be interesting. I wouldn't be opposed to tsunamis at the city at some point. Let's get a fire department in here. That could be what blocked the path here. And a police department. Yeah, that'll work. And they can have cars here. We still have Prep and Tree Anarchy on, of course. Let's go ahead and just take all of the trees out of here. We'll just use this brush. That works. And there we go. Oh, speaking of trees, I was going to put a tree in here. Alright, yeah, prop and tree anarchy is on. Let's see here. I assumed that if he told us, Godzilla would ravage our cities and kidnap our citizens to bring to his. You guys are funny. Yeah. Let's see here. I bet City would be okay with that. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Tsunamis would not do well, or like the city would not do well with tsunamis. The tsunamis would be fine. They would figure it out, but anyway, let's come in here. We're going to get a bridge across this island, or this canal. Put this up, elevated, and over. So we have that planned. That can just go right that way. And I feel like we're pretty much filled with roads on this island. We'll leave that empty there. And we'll bring one over here. And then we'll bring this down here. And here. Then we'll bring these over this way. And one thing I like to do is have a walkway right in front of the other side of the station, and that should just about do it. Let's get one more down this way. Actually, no, let's make this a custom park. It's a very small space, but I think it will work. Just going to do this real quick. And we'll come in and get one simple little park. Small park, main gate, and a side gate. And then we're just going to bring this around. Oh, you told me that that prop and tree anarchy was still on, and I forgot to turn it off. I just deleted everything, and now I just deleted all the trees from the park, but we can go back and add them again. That shouldn't be a problem. Can get all of these out as well. Need water. We'll get water here in a minute, but I do want to get a path in here and bring this over this way. I'll tell you what, with tsunamis, if you remind me towards the end of the stream, then we can quickly just do a tsunami after I save, of course. Let's get a cafe in here. And I don't think we need an info booth here, but a chessboard would be cool. And Park Pier, I wonder if that's close enough. Also, I don't want to block. I think we have ferries on that line. Yeah, we don't want to go in there. We don't even have gazebo. We don't have a level 3 park. And this one is not going to have the entertainment even to get to level 2. So there's that. Elm Gardens. We need a name for that. Somebody give me a name. Yeah, anybody. Just give me a name. I'll pick the one that I like the best. Generic forest in here. There. I mean, Elm Gardens isn't too bad. They are kind of like elms there. So that would be fine. And Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Sure, we can do that. Autosave. Water time. Okay, so then we are going to come in here. I'm going to turn off Move It and do Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now Pesky Burb. We need water here. We have a little bit on the island. Let's come over this way and bring this down here and over this way and down here, over and back. And then we are going to have this island be mostly residential. Get even more population here. And what is our population? 4% unemployment. Perfect. Okay. We are ready for this. Let's go ahead and add more people. get these coming right over this way. They can be right up against the station. That'll be fine. Although on the other side, I think we'll get... Actually, yeah. Let's take these back out. Sorry, guys. Put the coffee... Or... Put the office there. My mind is on coffee at all times. But yeah, we'll get that there. And then go from there. Okay, let's come back over here and check on Bell. Look at that. Leisure Island. Now that looks like fun. Look at all the people walking around. We have a lot of vehicles, though. Let's come in and ban cars. 3 pots a day. I don't have 3 pots, or I don't quite drink that much of coffee. I have at least 3 cups of coffee a day. Let's get cars banned all the way on that road. That's good. And this side, probably should do trucks too, but I think we already pretty much have the truck ban in place because we have heavy vehicles banned in these districts, I believe. I'll check that at some point, but this will really help to get the cars banned. At very least, we'll know that we have one island where they are banned. And then it'll look pretty cool, I think. Is really what I'm going for is as much of the feel of Venice as possible while still doing a very modern city. I mean, it's definitely fictional, but it is fun. 3 pots would be quite overkill of coffee a day, yes. Most definitely. So then, I guess we can get this whole block banned. That is good. Let's come over here. And then we'll check on how a pesky burb island is doing. And come back and check this again. Are those heavy trucks? They look like they are. We need to check the policy. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of roads on this island. But that is also how it is all over the place. And we are definitely seeing a reduction. So that is good. Let's come here. What is the SOS sign for? That is for emergency vehicles. So SOS is for emergency. Kind of like Morse code. Tap, tap, tap. I don't know what the word is, but long, 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 tap, tap, tap. SOS. Okay, so now that goes in there, and then we have, yeah, fewer vehicles there. Let's check on, yeah, policies. We don't have heavy traffic ban. All of these should have heavy traffic ban. Heavy traffic ban everywhere. Banana Zone can have it, but the rest of these should not. I don't even know how they were getting there, because they can't get through some of these other spots. Okay, so like emergency vehicle only road. Yeah, you could do that. You could create one of those with the restrictions here. You could have emergency vehicles only, or what I have done is I've allowed them on all roads. You could ban them for some. Originally thought it was pedestrians. You know, you can't ban pedestrians. I don't think, at least. That is the one thing that you can't ban. Let's check. Yeah, you can't ban pedestrians at all. You can only ban vehicles. And even then... Oh, we didn't do this island yet. We only did this one. And it is cool to see all of that. So you will get some things. Like this is a delivery vehicle. The hot dog van. And it's one of the vanilla ones that I haven't officially kicked out of the game. But it is cool to see all these leisure things here. And then over here we have tourism. Let's go ahead and remove that vehicle, or that burned down building. And we'll get another fire department over in here. And in fact, let's get a big one and put it over in here. Same with police. Let's get a big police department. Police station. Put that there. And then let's check fire patrol. It does not show much at all. But I think they can get over there. It's just not quite so easy for them. Because we have a few bridges and stuff like that. Okay, so let's check. Unemployment is low still. Let's go ahead and keep adding over here in Pesky Burb. Get some over this way. Make sure we get the power to jump over there. And actually, that should be office there. Yeah, that'll be good. Office right around the station, but then have residential around there too. Okay, now, good night, Southwestern Soviet. Good to have you. Thanks for joining. Let's see here. Traffic, 69%. And a lot of that is really over here where we have the traffic. Last time we tried to help that by putting in a tram, I believe. Yeah, we have a tram that goes from here over to here, so they can hop on that metro and get that way. And we have a bus that goes into the city center, but we don't have very many roads that go that way. And there isn't much we can do about that. We have one road that goes this way, but we don't have a way onto that road. So they're coming down here and having to go that way. Or they're getting on the roundabout and leaving the city, I suppose. I wonder if we could get a road up this way and have it join in there. That may not help, though. Look at that. They're all using the left lane. Are none of them going to the right here? I guess not. Everybody wants to go straight there. Also, we should turn this off. Not priority signs. I want here. I want them to be able to enter. You can enter if there is space for you. Yes. If you can enter and there's no space, or like no vehicles in your way, then you can go on in. You have a yield, but a yield means you don't really have to wait. You should be able to just go. So that should help a little bit. Also, we go down to one lane here. Why am I doing that? That doesn't make sense. Let's come in here and get that road, which is this one here. Yeah. Wow. We have a lot of roads in here. We want that one to be like that, and we want it to be elevated. There. Oh, that was the wrong one. There we go. Now we have to redo this, though. So here, we want this lane can go there. That one can go there or straight. Then this one can go all the way in. This one can go here or there. Okay, so then if we come in here to edit the node, autosave, water time. Yeah, classic Skylines. They do that a lot, don't they? Okay, let's get this over here, right to there. Then this one is going to be removed, yes. And it should go. Nope, that's not what I want either. This one goes off, yes. Because they can turn, or they can go straight. This one should go here. And actually, let's do this. guess that works. They can go there, and they can either turn or go that way. Yeah. That should work. And that should help speed things up a little bit too. Now, do they have a yield here? They should. They're not yielding, but they have one. Also, we have lots of traffic coming that way. They're all wanting to take that right lane too. Are we not letting them into the other lane? Let's check that. Yep, that is part of it. They can go into either one, and in fact, let's do this. They can go into that lane. These guys can go into any of those. I don't know if any of them are going that way, and in fact, we could make it so that anybody up here can't go that way, but I think we want to keep it that way. So now it should be clearer for them to come up this way. And these guys can all make it in there and go on over here. Then they come down this way and get a new mess here, but that one is acceptable. Yeah. So, I mean, we still have quite the line here. And we are not getting any... I haven't seen any passenger trains. That is part of the problem. I don't know why. You would think there's a freight train. You would think there would be a passenger train. Coming from here. Is this broken? Let's move this over. First of all. There's another node in here. There, so they should have space that they can spawn. And then they come down here. Let's do another thing. Just because I'm wondering if this is broken. You can't triple skip lanes. I don't know what you mean there. Let's get this to be ground level, and I just want to connect these two. So that if that is broken, then we should see passenger trains start coming from here too. And then they can come in and go all the way in here. Aha! Look at this. That's where it's broken. So we want to take this back out. And here we have a rail that's not connected, which is unfortunate. But it happens. Is that the only one? Let's see. If that was the problem and solves the issue, then we should now, and I think that probably was, we should start to see a train over in here at some point. Hopefully we will soon. You can see the people entering over here, but I don't see anybody entering over here. So quiet in the countryside, yeah. Any vehicle restrictions on the railroads? I don't think so. No, there shouldn't be. So I haven't set any, but that definitely was a disconnect on the rail. Let's see if we can find any others after all. So weird, no passenger train spawning. Yeah, it's a dead giveaway that parallel road tools was used to draw the rail lines. Yeah, that's probably true. And I'm a little surprised that Mr. Miyagi did not catch that. This is one of his maps, and he is usually very good at that, but it's okay. It happens to all of us. Now, how about here? That connects fine. And then it comes down here and goes into our station. So everything should be operating now. Do we have the station turned on? Yes. Okay. That's a freight. Still none down here. Ah, aha. Look at that. It just took time. That is very exciting. We are going to watch the first train spawn, and we are going to ride on it. Let's go ahead and speed it up. Here come a whole bunch of people. That is definitely going to cut down on some of the traffic. So we get more and more people coming in and then riding on the rail. Do not like vanilla traffic lights in the game. They face the wrong way. It depends on where you are in the world. Some places sometimes they are in the right spot, and other times they might not be the same way that they are in your locality. I think. I haven't really looked all that closely, so I don't know for sure that that's what the issue is. Oh, there goes a cargo train. I love how these people are biking onto the map, and then they're going over, and then they're going to catch the train. And it's just funny the way the game works, where the outside connection just makes things happen that way. Which reminds me, one thing I saw on Twitter that a Cruis posted is that if you copy-paste an external connection, it takes the external connection, and then you can put it anywhere you want on the map. That is a brilliant discovery, and that really is a game changer for, like, intense modding. So I don't know how I could use that right now, but it would be really interesting to see. Now, waiting for enough people to be here that the train can spawn. Always is a lot. Here comes... Nope, that was my eye imagining things there. There goes another cargo, cargo one. And, I mean, we should be getting a whole bunch of people here. And then we should be able to do this soon. Come on, train. Yeah, perfect for islands. It would be really, really good for hiding something on there. And in fact, I may have to make an island map just for that purpose, to test that out and make sure that it works. We have more and more people. Do we have 240 here? Just discovered a new mod that automatically scans all transit networks and lines only. Yeah, I think that one's been around a little bit, but I'm not sure. And so Hunter is eating some popcorn and waiting. Yes, I am waiting too. I mean, how many people? There's only 240 on a train. Maybe if you push that node back closer to the side of the map? No, because the way it works is it has to fill up the train first. And once there gets to be 240 people, it will spawn the train and then go out. But you move the node away. This is something I learned from Biffa in 5B1C. If you move the node away, it helps the traffic, because then your trains aren't having to, like, deal with the intersection right at the end of the map. And any train that is leaving, I believe, doesn't have to wait for the train that is spawning. So, yeah, I could have done that with Tangaroa, but I did not know that it was possible. That's why I'm thinking maybe I need to do a new island map. But I wonder what island I could do, or, like, what area. I have to think about that. I like making maps, and they're a good thing to do. Another autosave here. Man, this has been a long time waiting for this train. I feel like I'm one of the people waiting for the train. Just sitting there, waiting and waiting, wondering when it will be here. Those people have sights to see. They sure do. They could have been here if they had driven. And I keep thinking, well, maybe I should just give up and go do something else. But I know as soon as I do, the train is going to pop up. And then we will miss it. And I don't know, I just kind of want to ride the train, and I think it would be a fun thing to do. Yeah. Anyway, that is what we're doing. We're waiting for the train, watching all these cargo trains go by. Is this an artist's representation of Ottawa's train? Is Ottawa's train slow or something? I don't know. Ah, Loic, thank you so much for the contribution. That is really helpful and a good way to support me. Thanks. Could you put a path under the rail closer to the edge of the map? A path under the... Oh, that's an interesting idea. So they don't have to walk all that way when they spawn on their own side. We could do that. Doesn't have to be under the rail. We could go up over. Up. And actually, it doesn't even... If we have anarchy, it doesn't even have to be officially done, right? Let's bring it down like that. There we go. That might speed it up a little bit. As they cross there now, instead of coming all the way down here. I guess that is one benefit to having this crossing way over there. Alright, elevator music moment. Yes. Here we go. First person, nope. Do we want that with the stuff? Or do we want to see this way with the user interface gone? I kind of want to say, let's do first person. Yeah, let's do this. Are we ready? All aboard. Let's go. Enjoy your beverage of choice as we ride on this journey. It's going fast. A real way to travel. Do 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 dum 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 da dum. Yeah, that message can be shown. It's funny the things that get held for stuff. I always vote for first person ride. I do too, except I really hate that it shows the wheels. Wish it wouldn't do that. Ryan, you say that me and Biffa are your favorite content creators. That is so great. Thank you very much. And we are very different, me and Biffa. But I think we also do things somewhat similar. And it's always fun to work with him. Look at this view. I have to pause, actually. Where am I? Pause. There we go. Look at that. As you can see, the London Eye and the Eiffel Tower coming in. That would be so exciting. And then the weird Colossus over there. Very nice. We should drive in, too, at some point. Or even take the cruise line. But I think the rail is my favorite way in right now. So far. Yeah, I'm really glad that we waited for this train. It was totally worth it. Oh, that's a sharp turn. I wonder if I could make that a little bit better. You found Czardus through 5B1Z over in City Planner Plays channel. Yeah, great to have you. It is excellent. There we are, all the way into the city. Alright. Oh, we turn around. I don't want to watch it leave. That is great. We had a lot of people on that train. So, let's see how the traffic has improved. 70%. We got it up 1%. Okay, well, now it went back down. That's fine. Unemployment is 2%. Let's get more people out here on Pesky Burb Island. And then I think we're about ready to move on to another spot. We have space here. Oh, I was going to put a school here, actually. Because we probably need schooling here. Let's take this out. Take that. Yep. Okay. And then we want high school. We can get... No, I don't want the big one there. And that one is too small. It's always hard to get the right size. Let's do this and get a field house in. Then over on this side, we'll go ahead and get an elementary school. Yeah, that'll work. By the way, how is the education? Elementary is fine. High school is okay. University is fine too. We don't have any libraries because they are too big. I think we'll get those if we end up getting into other areas or like farther from the city center. I don't know if I want the big stuff all the way out here. I think we could go... Oh, could probably get low density out there. I think we'll get industry out there, though. Do you have a soccer stadium? Oh, the match day stadium? I don't think we have put one in. Oh yeah, and we have the AFL stadium because we have it enabled. That would be interesting. Rose Island. I wonder... Oh, we could put this like right on the end here. That might work here. City Planner Plays is legit probably the biggest competitor. No, we're not competitors at all. We are... I think we're getting to know each other quite well, and we get along very nicely. We have been chatting quite a bit from 5B1C and other stuff. So, and what's cool is that we actually live pretty close to one another. He is in just a few hours away from me. So, at some point, we might be able to meet up. And that would be fun. But anyway, let's get this in here. I think... Yeah, we can make that work. That is a good spot for that. Let's go ahead and bring this over here. Sir Terminus, you hate being late, but I'm glad that you were able to make it. Automatic vehicle numbers adjuster mod. I have ever used it. That's the I mean, there are mods that do that, and like change the public transit. I like to go in and check them. I think it is quite useful. I have not used any of the ones that automatically change it for me. Let's go ahead and get all of these to be the same height again. Maybe near the dockyard. What would be near the dockyard? Over the stadium? I like it over here better. Yeah, I think this is a good spot for it. I think then we come in here too, and let's see. Let's get this. Need a walkway over the canal. Yeah, definitely. Let's get this in here like this. And then let's get a walkway. Let's go ahead with a pedestrian road. Zonable here. Let's go up. And oh, look at that. Perfect. Right there. And then we're going to bring this down. And I want it to go right around here. Right over like that. Yeah, that'll work well. And then we just need to get this up a little bit. Oh, we have a burned down building. That's too bad. Goes up like that. Remove that building and these trees that are kind of awkward. This tree is awkward too, but it's part of the building, so we can't quite get rid of it. That can go over here. And I think this should be level. There we go. I think an area for people to sit and picnic around the stadium would be nice. Yeah, I think so too. Let's come in here. And we should be able to get some of these in here now too. Get these park piers. Or we could get these ones. Because that is a zonable road, so we can get some of this stuff out here. A whole little thing there. Now the cruise ship is going to cut pretty close here. A few hours away means you're 3 countries further. Yeah, that is about right. Why do traffic lights in city skylines? Why do they face opposite side of crosswalk? I think, okay, let's take a look. Let's see if we can figure this out. If we put a traffic light in, coming down here, junctions, and traffic light. So these are, they're pretty correct, I think, in a lot of ways. And I think it's just the way that it is set up for, maybe they're different where you're located. But these are a pretty common way of having the stoplights, I think. So, that's my thought on it. Anyway, like Autoline color redux for public transit. I like improved public transit too. There's a different one that I was thinking of trying, but I can't remember what it's called. The stadium near a metro. That is a good question. The nearest metro is actually not very close. It's over there. And we can't get the metro over there. We have a ferry over here. Probably should get something there. What could we get there? We can't get a tram there. They're more European style. Yeah, they are a little bit more European, but they are... they are what they are. I'm trying to think of what I want here. This might be the spot for the monorail. Actually, we could do a monorail here. Get this here and just loop it somewhere. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We're going to get a station here. We want a station in or on Bell somewhere. Let's get it here, I guess. We want one over here. Actually, we should have a pathway right across there. But let's get this over in here by the Expo Center, and then we can kind of loop a different way. And let's get one more down here. And one here. Okay, now, where do we want this to go? It's going to start here. Let's bring it, and we're going to turn off collision. So let's do this. We can come this way. Goes through a tree. We gotta take out that tree. This tree too. There we go. Okay, so that goes there. Then here we're going to continue over like this. And in. Oh, that tree right there is a problem. We can work around it. Cities like Venice and Vegas mixed together, yes. It most definitely is. These do not want to work here. To move that node. There we go. Pretty close to the stadium there. And also be awkwardly shaped. Let's get that back down. Actually, all of this needs to come down. All of these nodes can be the same height as that. Nope, that did not work. Same height as this one. One more time. Why is it not grabbing this? Did I not grab the node? No, I have the node there. I think. Try again. Try that. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. That gets it over to here. Have you ever used suspended monorail? I have not. Or water taxis. I have not used that either. Let's take all this out. Okay, now, from here, where do we need to go? Oh, autosave, water time. A commercial building by the monorail has trees growing out of it. Probably because I had collision turned off. Yeah. Oops. Took out the building instead of the trees. Let's come in here and just take all of them out. That works. Okay. So that gets the monorail over here. Oh, and we don't have water over there. Let's go ahead and grab the water before I forget that. Okay, now, monorail. Let's come this way. So from here, where's the next stop? That one is in Bell. Okay, so we are going to bring this over here. And go through more trees. But we'll bring it along on the quay for a little bit. And then down here, we'll curve in. Very good. Now let's take out more trees. And over here, we can always add trees back. But I find it, I mean, we're not getting very many trees in here anyway, because we're getting a lot of stuff. Yeah, this is weird. I don't like this here. Although, oh, that is not what I want. I want, okay, don't want the building. I want the node. That's not what I want. Come on. Ah. I just want this node. Here we go. But then we get the tree in the way. We have to go weird around those trees. I guess that'll be fine. This is a weird tunnel going into the stadium. Interesting. Okay, but anyway, let's come over here. Will the city ever get some sort of poster service? We might at some point. Okay, let's see here. Already like St. Petersburg. That's a modern interpretation of a city based on canals. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't really looked at St. Petersburg all that much. Also, we have a death care issue. Let's get crematorium over here. They have to go very, very slow on these roads. Look at that. He has to, like, go 5 miles per hour, I think. And that really makes it hard to get to some of these things. So that is an issue that we deal with in this playthrough. But let's bring this over. I wonder if I can weave through the building. No, we're just going to do this. Yeah, that's why I had collision turned on. Going over the buildings. And then this is coming over this way. And then we'll come in here and curve. That is going to be another fun ride as well. Could be Florida. Yeah, it could be similar to Florida. I've seen horizontal lights in several locations. I think there's something that is not common anymore, but I have definitely seen them. Let's put a park in here, because I think a park will have a lower footprint sort of thing. Let's find a good park. We could put a plaza. Ooh, basketball. Although then they have to compete with the thing there. Waiting area? No. These each have roads in them. We don't want the roads. We don't want a sports park. Let's see here. Oh, this wouldn't work. Cafe. Yeah. Or this one. That's too big. That cafe works there. And then we can put this here. Like that. Okay. Green screen is glitchy tonight. That happens, unfortunately. Oh, and look, now that tree's in the way. The green screen, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I think maybe the yellow shirt isn't working, or maybe the camera got messed up a little bit. I've noticed if I tilt it down a little bit more, it works a little bit better. Maybe. We'll see. We'll give it a try. Hopefully it gets better. If it doesn't, then that's that. I've tried. Let's see here. A community pool would be interesting here too. Yeah, that's true. But I'm doing this again. Okay. Node. There we go. Now we get between the tree and the building. That's the best we're going to be able to do right there. Okay. Then over here, we have to cut through more stuff. I wonder if we can, like, go right alongside that. Where do we need to go? Down there next? Yeah. Okay. Move the rail where the build is spawning and there are no trees. Move the rail. You want me to move the rail to where the building is? I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to go in between them. Because then, I don't know, it just seems a little cooler. But let's come around here. Ooh, I wonder... We have way too many cars on this path. But if we go right in here now... First of all, we need to ban the cars. But then we can come in here. Get the monorail right through. Uh-oh. We ran into a hotel. That might work. Yeah, I think that does work. And we'll come in this way. Where's that monorail? There it is. We can curve this way. And over. Like that. Okay. Just check on this. That is going to be a really cool ride. I think we're going to have a second cool ride along. There's a tree over there and other stuff here. But yeah, that is going to be a smooth ride through there. Let's go ahead and ban the cars on this road. No cars. Thank you very much. And here as well, that's already banned. This one. Here. No. Oh, here. There we go. No cars. I want no cars in this area. Here we go. 1, 2. Enteriano, welcome. Good to have you tonight. And let's see here. That should work. Okay, let's get the line running here. So, monorail. We can go ahead and... No, I want this. Starting here. I'm going to come over here. Oh, I missed... How did I miss that? Skipped the station at the cruise. Thank you, Jack. Yes. Okay, let's come in here, and we are going to get this here. Come up and in. Then this one is going to be a little bit steep. But that works. Okay, now where's our line? Just start over. There we go. That comes down here. Then here. Just go all the way around. And I think we'll just keep one. Actually, we'll do two. Get one there, and then we'll go back this way. So we have a loop in each direction. That's generally the best way to do loops. Autosave, coffee time, or water time. And Tyriano, you were watching Imperial Jedi's latest video on 5B1C. Yeah, you know, I haven't caught up lately. I have fallen behind a bit. We have a big death wave going on. Is that... yeah, we've kind of hit that, and then, yeah, death wave. Let's check here to see if we are okay. We have plenty of capacity. We're not going to bother with it then. It's just a matter of getting the bodies picked up. But we are going to come in here and ride on the monorail. So we start over here. Oh, that needs to be fixed. Let's come in here, and these nodes all need to be level. This one, there we go. They can all be... That, no. I don't want the pillars. I want the nodes. I've had this problem many times with the monorails. Monorail nodes are just so hard to select. And there isn't really track. That's what I want. Is that the node or is that the pillar? That is the node. Okay, that might work. That might work. Move it is so incredibly useful when you use it right. Okay, so those are all level. Let's go ahead and check all of this. Imperial Jedi was messing up traffic for Biffa. Yeah, he said that he was going to do that. We wanted to make it a little bit of a challenge for Biffa. So that is something that Biffa has to look forward to. And we'll see how well that turns out. Etzo, thanks for joining us. Thank you for moderating. It is always appreciated. And that is the wrong kind of... I guess I don't know which monorail we want to use, so we'll have to check on that. Poor Biffa, he's always fixing traffic. He wants to fix traffic. That is what he loves doing in the game. So that is what he wants to do. Yes, I have used the Match Day Stadium Colossus Park Stadium. It is a really great asset. I used it a very, very long time ago when I was first starting to make videos. I had a city that was called Whitefish Bay that I didn't post a Let's Play of, but I posted a couple of videos, and in it, one of the things I did was the Match Day Stadium that you mentioned there. These can all be that height. That one I'm okay with. Okay, let's do this first person ride. Actually, let's go in and pick what metro, or not metro, monorail we want. Monorail. Here we go. We want vehicles on the line. We want, I don't know which one these are. 360 people, though, is pretty good. But we are, that would cost 120 units, which is 3 times what the vanilla one is. So we will just go ahead and use the vanilla one then, because I suspect we will not have a ton of stuff on here. Remove that vehicle. We want only these, and budget control is fine. Okay, now Let's find a video, or not a video, a vehicle. That's the word I want. There we go. And let's try this again. First person view, unpause the game. And yeah, that one's the one that is going to be not in use anymore. And here we go. Going around here. Seeing all the traffic that is on the road that they are not supposed to be on. Stop here. A nice view of the Boat Museum and the Colossus and the Ziggurat Museum. Biffle loves doing the scenarios like Cable Car Challenge. I've done a couple of the scenarios too. They're a fun little thing to do off and on. Biffle likes doing the, he likes having a purpose to his videos. And so instead of just building and doing a city these days, he wants to have something that he is specifically trying to do. That is a really weird curve through there, but that's fine. Then we come in here, and I think there was a building that went right through the trap. But oh well. Then we do have a weird hill here, but I think that'll be fine as well. We go up, and then we come back down. This is the cruise harbor. The only scenario I've done was the traffic flow one. That was the only one I did for a long time, and then I think I did another one recently, and I had a short series on that. I like doing them as a filler in between my long Let's Play series. That was cool, going through the buildings there, going between them. Then we're really close to that metro there. This city is really coming along nice. I am happy with it. Holy jumping boats, Batman. You talking about the ferry? I saw that at one point too. Okay, let's go out of here. Let's see here. That was over in here. Yeah, look at that. What is that about? How is our train in here? It's not too bad. But let's smooth that out. That should help. Or maybe not. That is really weird. It could be, I mean, you can see that the canal is not quite wide enough. Because here you can see the buoys, but over here they disappear. Yeah, they are wonky, and I think that is just what we're dealing with here. So that can come in this way. So a lot of those other stadiums, will this city ever get some of those? I think we might at some point, but I don't want to use up too much land on them. They're trick ferries, yeah, they kind of are. Especially, I mean, they go right through each other there. But it's also interesting to see how many people are using the ferries. Look at that. Our public transit is really interesting in this playthrough because I've never had ferry lines get so many people on them. But look at that, we have so many that we need more and more boats. And we're maxed out here. We can't get any more boats on the line. So maybe we come in here. I think we already edited. Yeah, we have 100 people on. Nope, that's the cruise ship. Sprick, we have 75. And I think that was what we kind of calculated would be how many would fit on there. Yeah, I remember doing that. So that's all we're going to get on there. And that'll be fine. I think that's probably where... Well, I mean, we've gotten quite a lot done here. Pesky burb. Is there more space here? Yeah. Can get a little bit more in here. And then we need to figure out about the death care. I feel like okay, first of all, we need another crematorium out here. That will help. And we can get one over in here. Just have to do a really better job of getting these all over the place. Because they can't go very fast, so they have to be close to their destinations. Unfortunately, that means they have to take up valuable real estate. Do I have the customize it mod enabled here? No, I don't. So I can't change that. Oh, but I could maybe... Oh, I don't have advanced vehicle options either. Well, that's not going to work either. Jack, it's time for you to pack up and head out to... Well, that is fine. Thank you for joining and moderating tonight. Like I said to Etso, that is always appreciated from both of you. So this is coming along. We have a gap in the middle, which when we get more people, we can go in there. But for now, I think that is about it. Let's check on a few service things. We have plenty of power. We have plenty of water. We have garbage capacity is fine. Schools, we could use a little bit more now. Healthcare is fine. Death care is fine. Child care, we actually don't have any child care or elder care. We haven't done any of that yet. Traffic has improved by a couple % during this video. And how many people have we had here? It doesn't say. Well, that's okay. Oh, you know what we could do? We could have done first-person train, and then we wouldn't have had those things. Increase budget to add more hearses. I don't think that does, but let's see. That would be healthcare. That allows more vehicles at the healthcare facility. Okay, yeah, let's give it a try. That goes up. And let's find okay, yeah, we got up to 9. Oh, that is something new that I did not know before. Traffic, yep, we were looking at that. Pollution, we have a lot of ground pollution over there. I wonder, how is our education? We have 56% educated. If we go into policies and do Industry 4.0, we can get well and highly educated citizens, reduces the workplaces, increases the production output, but it doesn't really clean up. Let's do filter industrial waste instead. That will cut down on that. And taxation, we can't do anything for industry, but here we have tax raise for high density. We want that everywhere. Yeah, and then here we've got commercial. Tax raise for commercial on both of those. And we'll get high density tax raise out here too. Yeah, there we go. Okay, back to other stuff. Let's see. Noise. It's noisy over here, but it's very quiet where all the people live, which is really good to see. Fire safety is okay. We don't have anything over here, but we have this guy. None of the fire engines are in use. So I guess that's good. Crime is fine. Public transit, yeah, I mean, let's check on our metros. They are fine too because they can fit so many people. So that is fine. Our train, we are getting a little bit of people now. Checked the ferries. The monorail is getting quite a few people, and it can fit quite a few too. So that is all in good shape. Let's check land value real quick too. Land value is very high out in a lot of these. Elder Gleam Sanctuary. This one has a lot here. Alright, well that is it for tonight, I think. Let's take a look at the city. I think it's coming along quite nice. And you can see we get a lot of cruise traffic coming in too. Where are they going from there? They are coming out this way. That is such a military vehicle. Definitely don't need that. A lot of them are going over to the ferry. Yep, there they go. Or they're coming over to the monorail. Actually, most of them are going to the ferry, which then will take them right into the heart of town, which is probably what they want to do. But anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you for joining me. It has been a pleasure as always. I will be around next time, same time next week, and yeah, and then make sure you check out St. Clair and Tongaroa if you haven't done that already. But thanks for joining me tonight, and I will catch you next time. Take care.